Any troubles you need to share? If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help. I'll be counting the minutes to our next chat.
with the FC!
I'm a morning person. Just a regular ball of sunshine.
Hey! Hi! Hello?
New Atlantis is a really safe city, which is cool if you like that sort of thing. To each their own.
Should you really be spending this much time talking to a kid?
Day 28 of playing Starfield.
I'm here for you, my love. Feel free to drop some stuff into my bag. Only if it's one of your deepest, darkest secrets. I will never love another person as much as I love you. See you soon, love.
I'm never leaving this city.
Chunks operate year-round. The Chunks spokeswoman said, holiday chunks require special ingredients we can only get during that magical time of year.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
Easy money.
He caught some weird alien virus, wound up in the clinic for months. Did you hear they found an ancient colony ship on Parima 2?
Yeah, I saw that on SSNN. Can't believe everything you see on the news, though.
Please let me know if I may assist you. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you. Be my guest. Your patronage is appreciated.
The two of us make quite the pair, eh? I'll only carry the good stuff. Just kidding. Maybe if you're lucky, we'll talk again later.
I'm sure I have something for you, no matter your taste.
A trio of United Colonies personnel, including daughter of the infamous Admiral Francois Sinon, have answered a mystery that has plagued the settled systems for over 100 years. What are the Terramorphs? Where do they come from?
I'm going to tell
It
them.
turns out the common ever-present
care that we're
pest, known as the
coworkers.
heat leech, is actually the larval stage of the Terramorph. A plan has been formed to create an engineered microbe that will eliminate heat leeches and Terramorphs. Citizens are urged to immediately report any heat leech sighting to local officials to have the creatures removed. The hope is, within a short period of time, Terramorph attacks will be a thing of the past.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Nice. I have to keep my energy up so New Atlantis can stay clean and tidy. Here, take this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it. Thanks again. I really appreciate it.
An appliant person at Ryujin Industries, the fastest rising corporation in all the settled
Take care.
systems. Power, prestige, money. As a member of the Ryujin family, you can have it all. In the heart of Aquila City, Galbank was robbed by the Shaw gang. Local security and the 3-star Rangers surrounded the bank and thus began a long, tense standoff. The Rangers worked with a local Good Samaritan to apprehend and arrest the gang without bloodshed. Miraculously, there were no civilian casualties. An eyewitness said that it was remarkable that the Rangers were able to keep the situation from devolving into a massacre.
careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. Fly around like they own the settled systems. And they like to use
Let me guess. You missed me and you couldn't stay away. Time to move on.
All right, let's see what's out there. Orbital pattern locked in. Nice jump. We're
Welcome
right
to
on
Freestar
target.
Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. All right, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
I have things for you.
Is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk. Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
This is no place for tourists, believe me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted. Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Whole area's gone to hell. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news, but compared to disciples, positive angels. Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it, looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, any chance for a donation? Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all? Have a heart. Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
Where the fun never stops. In the city that never sleeps.
Clover over at Kelcorp? She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
I need some help here!
Get out while we still can!
Who's there?
Scatter!
I'm watching you.
Damn, I was just getting warmed up.
You try anything, you're dead. No funny business.
Gonna make an example of you!
Oh, you're going to regret this.
If you're searching them, make it quick.
You were awesome! Did you see yourself? Those Seoka Syndicate freaks had no chance! Yannick came through! That asshole rescued his boy! Tell him I won't forget, we are tight! What? Yannick's firing me? That's what this is? Off-world? Just pack up and go? No, that can't be right. I mean, Yannick screwed without me. We had big plans. Big! Tell you what, screw Yannick. I hope the Syndicate string him up and execute the bastard. And screw you too. Yeah! Oh, I feel so honored to know you and how you're saving me from my own damn life. You expect me to just... I mean, after what you did to all the... All right! Sheesh. I'm leaving. Tell Yannick I'll miss him. Or maybe not.
You might be interested in. Well, hello, sunshine. Fishing for a handout, eh? Don't stay away too long.
Kinda in the middle of something here.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Ebside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It's not just the prices on individual items. Their bundles are top tier.
So go out, have your fun, live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready. The Hotel Volai. Sleep with us. It's time to see yourself through new eyes. Only at Enhance.
I don't like the look of you. Quit staring.
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to provide enough fuel to power every ship in the settled systems.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking.
Hopefully we'll see some action soon.
Clover McKenna at your service. Again! Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression. Oh, my lord. You aren't here about Mr. Okaribo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst. That's kind of you. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game. It's a shop over in Akuchi Market. You know, the plaza next to Ryujin Tower? They sell all sorts of mining supplies and raw materials. It's a fine little shop, well-stocked and immaculate. Mr. Okadibo is the owner. He's a lovely, lovely man. But his aspirations are one grav jump longer than his business instincts. Normally, yes. But in this case, Mr. Okadibo has put me in a real bind. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keltkor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall. For now, but let's not mistake my position for what it really is. A test set out by my father. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next of kin. But I'm guessing he's not sure if I'm ready to take over the company. So he shuttles me out here for two reasons. One, to flash a friendly face for our clients he flies out here as a perk. And two, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. He's a real piece of work. Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand the name Clover. I mean, seriously, Clover? Our family's Irish, for God's sake. I don't think he could have possibly been more on the nose with that name. Ha ha, very funny, Dad. Niall. Oh, he's the CEO of Kelp Corp. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you. We're a tech company that primarily specializes in mining operations. We handle everything from individual standalone units to fully engineered outpost systems. Basically, if it's made of rock, our gear chews it. Might not be as glamorous as some of the other corps in this building, but it pays the bills. You'd be willing to help out. That's awfully kind of you. Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okadigbo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you? That is a rather personal question, and I would prefer we kept things professional, if you don't mind. Oh, that'd be splendid. Just amazing. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise. When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system. But it's clearly backfired. A poor man. Nice visiting with you.
Excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Is there a type of weapon combat tech won't make?
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
Mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor. Mothers, am I right?
If you're here to buy, I'm afraid we only sell direct to retailers. Lovely day for it. Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Volai. Your home away from home here on Neon.
Last year, our private concert by classical violinist Alyssa DeVille sold for a staggering 70,000 credits. Mr. Singh said in an interview,
I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Why would someone open a mining supplies business on an ocean planet?
Exactly. I can't believe this place is still open. I give it a few more months before this loser packs it in.
Aw, don't be such a jerk. We should look around and see if there's something we can buy.
What's up?
Yeah, sure. You want to waste your credits? You go right ahead.
Don't forget, we sell all types of raw materials as well. Welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face. Isn't it obvious, my friend? I sell mining supplies of all shapes and sizes, as well as many hard-to-find types of ore. Everything I sell is carefully portioned, securely crated, and ready to be delivered right into the cargo hold of your ship. The first time I laid eyes on this building, I felt the same way. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day. I don't know, my friend. I suppose I would be at Neon's mercy, just another failed dreamer, walking the streets and living in a sleep crate. That would be a blessing, my friend. But I wouldn't want to impose. Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens. Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt. And I like her. Oh, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was, I respect her business acumen. Look at me. My palms are sweating. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer. I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her. I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions. I hope you have a glorious day, my friend.
I haven't seen a leech in a while. You think the city got
I'm interested in some of your mining gear, but I'm gonna need a discount.
I'm sorry, my friend, but prices are set in stone. I'm afraid I cannot provide any discount.
Take it easy.
Oh, come on, man. Where am I supposed to go mining on Volii Alpha? It's nothing but ocean. Look, I'll pay 50%, but no more. You should be happy, you know? I don't exactly see any customers clamoring at your doors.
No, I cannot do that. You have to pay what everyone else pays.
Have it your way. Yeah?
Get lost, I have a job to do.
Everything good? Nothing to report?
Nope, nothing. Pretty slow day so far.
Rama, hopefully we'll see some action soon. I'm tired of just waiting around.
You and me both.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want a piece of that.
Something I can do for you, love? welcome to Kelpcore. That's fantastic! I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you, and here, for your efforts.
Things have gotten pretty bad in Epside lately.
That's nothing. The place is a dump.
Maybe we should set up more posts in the area.
Why? They want to tear themselves to shreds. Let them. As long as Albert stays out of it, our job is done.
You see any heat leeches? We've got our permission to take care of them. It's a dangerous area.
And it's not just Laredo that's a threat. Core Kinetics and Compotech have been making gains as well.
Welcome to Galbank, the settled system's premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time. Galbank, where your credits work for you.
The settled systems are sadly no strangers to terrible attacks, but now,
I'm not gonna say this twice.
Welcome to Galbank,
Get the hell away from me.
settled system's premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way.
Okay, just making sure.
Need a pick-me-up? At Terra Brew, we've got you covered. Morning, noon, or night. Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors, all brewed using the secret techniques of ancient Earth.
I heard they had a breakthrough at the lab recently. All kinds of new possibilities, they said.
Or
young.
You fought hard to get to where you are. Here in Neon, you live in the rarefied air above the scum and vice. You are the best, and you deserve the best. We are the Emporium. You know the power of party. Have each of our unique starship
So, why did you drag me in here?
You said you wanted to buy something nice for your girlfriend, so here we are.
Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that told me she has expensive tastes.
There's expensive, and then there's the Emporium. This place is in a class all by itself.
Yeah, I guess. Take a look around. If you find something, I'll help you out, okay? Hey there.
Would you care to pick up an exquisite gift while you're here? Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele. Yes, you're right. Of course. Of course. My apologies. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods. The Seoka Syndicate, of course. I'm surprised you haven't run into any of them. They're a group of organized criminals who use threats and violence to push their own agenda. And honest people like me tend to suffer the consequences. They're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who runs the syndicate. Could be anyone. Ah, yes, the authorities. Neon security. Corrupt, bumbling idiots who couldn't solve a crime if it occurred right in front of their faces.
Sadly, I think he's right. Neon security isn't going to do anything about the problem.
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with? Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have no idea. Thank you for accepting my offer. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. No one knows. Seoka are sleek, well-dressed mobsters. They aren't low-life gang members. Why they choose to hang out at a run-down little convenience store like that is beyond me. Probably not. Seoka tend to hang out in small groups. Good for them, but for us. Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of the situation. Good luck. I believe he's a newer member of Seoka. They pulled him up out of one of the street gangs that crawl through our sewers. If you're wondering how I know about that, he boasts about it every time he comes in here. He's quite a large gentleman. I believe you can find him roaming the street somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. Look, if he somehow disappeared, you'd be doing everyone in Neon a favor. No one would miss him, no one would care. It was good to have you in my shop. Farewell.
Each of our unique starship models is expertly crafted by the Settled System's best engineers and designers. Guaranteed experience. Sprout it. Don't just fly.
Thanks, Rex Outfitters. If we don't have it, we can get it. And if we can't get it, no one can. You want to head to Euphorica after work tonight? How about hitting up the rooftops and watching lightning?
If you don't see what you need, feel free to ask.
That actually sounds like...
Welcome to Sickhart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it. The question should really be, what don't we sell? We carry a wide assortment of equipment perfectly suitable for stellar exploration and extraplanetary excursions. Best selection in Neon. I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical. Oh, yes, absolutely. It can be off-putting, I know. I picked up the habit from my mother. She was an extraordinary woman, made friends instantly wherever she traveled. Wise as well. If she was still alive, she would have told me to move my shop and cease paying these exorbitant fees. You'd think that was the case, but I promise you, I budgeted for everything. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the
You want to head to Euphorica after work tonight?
I have plenty of supplies for your next expedition in stock.
How about
Welcome to Sickhart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
I'll bring the blend, you bring the chunks.
It's a date.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Am I? Forgive me. I tend to forget how annoying that can be. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical. Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something? I've been at this location for the last 8 years, but I've had a business in Neon for almost 20. As soon as Ryujin broke ground on the tower, I knew the city would start swarming with people, so I went all in. I love this business. It's my life. I can't imagine doing anything else. My dear mother would have said the same thing. The fees here are quite expensive, and I'm barely making ends meet. But I've always been quite stubborn. It has not always been easy, but I've been at this location for 8 years, and I won't give up. My business is my pride and joy. You won't find another store like mine on Neon, so please support my business with your patronage. You won't be disappointed. If you don't see it, you don't need it.
I just really need a mental break.
Hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make your
To become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Ebside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell.
Heck of a day, isn't it?
In the city that never sleeps.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
What's the word for that again? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Don't look at me. I haven't got the clue.
Hope you're a paying customer. You lost, kiddo? Sounds like something a thief would say. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble. Mm-hmm. Sounds like we understand each other then. Solomon thought a small convenience store with cheaper prices would make a killing. Of course, the only killing made was when he got himself shot in a robbery. Now it's just me running this place, so you can see why I'm not a huge fan of strangers in my shop. Mostly tied up in those good-for-nothing gangs. Those disciples and strikers always fighting over who gets to run the place, and not giving a damn over whose lives they ruin. Never heard of them. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all day? How am I supposed to know where he is? You're just annoying enough that this might work. That's probably true. You just won't give up, will you? Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time? He's a customer. You're not here to interrogate me, so let's get back on track. You are so ignorant. They're not all bad apples like Headlock. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4, somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him? I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed. You're right, and you're standing in mine. You better watch your tone. I've got nothing more to say to you. You have your info, so either beat it or buy something. Until next time.
Sure, shaking down shop owners is all good, but I'm just way too to try and resist. I need a better block to work. This one's starting to run dry.
Do I have business with you or something? And who do we have here? You here for business, or to get your head caved in? Is that so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. I'm with the Sioka now. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate, and that won't end well for you. The Ebbside Strikers. I ran with them for a good long while, but then it just became embarrassing. I couldn't even feed myself when I was with them. I clawed myself out of the gutter, and Sioka took notice. My talents were being squandered with the Strikers. I was too good for them. Oh, so you think you're funny, huh? Keep talking like that, and I'll make sure you're eating trawl through a tube. So go on, hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and his shitty little store alone. Go on, enlighten me. But don't waste my time. That would be scary if security weren't corrupt as all hell. They're dirtier than I am. They won't get involved. I don't think things would be that extreme, but I guess I get your point. I can't believe I'm saying that. Looking over your shoulder in Neon can get old. It kills me to say this, but I see your point. Fine. We won't go around to the Emporium any longer. Whatever. Next time, I might not be so nice.
Back off.
No funny business.
Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. The whole area's gone to hell.
Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Threat is real. If encountered, these alien predators should be avoided at all costs. Not attempt to engage. Report any sightings immediately.
Each of our unique Starship models is expertly crafted by the settled system's best engineers and designers to guarantee an experience.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
To get to where you are. Here in Neon, you live in the rarefied air above the scum and vice. You are the best, and you
Look, man.
Welcome to
Have
the
a heart.
Emporium.
I can't pay right now, but I'll spot you next time, okay?
Oh my. Now that is a true relief. I thought I would never be rid of him. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad you came along when you did. Thank you for your help. Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
Sophistication, the Emporium, the perfect marriage. Here at Stroud Eklund, we know the power of harmony. Each of our unique starship models
Spend way too much time inside.
Don't go causing trouble. Played out when 3 terrormorphs attacked and threatened all of us. In an SSNN exclusive, we interviewed one of the key participants, a member of Constellation. UC Security and members of the UC Vanguard worked in tight coordination to end the terrormorph threat and save the city. One modest hero said they just focused on
It's a dangerous galaxy, but here at Reliant Medical, we've got you covered.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency. Oh my goodness, another poor soul. All right, tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps? Unfortunately, yes. You see, the more Aurora that a user absorbs, the more resistance their body builds up to its active ingredients. That means the user needs larger and larger doses in order to feel its full effect. Eventually, the doses get so incredibly large, the user's nervous system simply can't handle the overload. That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies. Every day is a busy day here, but that isn't why I'm low on supplies. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic. I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've even gone to the Freestar Collective Council. Every answer is always the same. We're working on it. It's corruption at the highest levels. Ugh. So aggravating. There is, actually, but it requires outside assistance. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volai system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know. That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't scan them. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much all at once, they'll catch on to my scheme. I use the proceeds from my paying customers. And by cutting a few expenses here and there, I'm able to use a bit of my own money. It's not a bother, really. The cots here at the facility are actually quite comfortable. Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Administrator Bayou doesn't like people that rock the boat, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding? She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside. Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
What's happening, darling? You aren't simply my partner for life. You're my soulmate. We were meant to be together. If it keeps us close, then I'll gladly say those words every time you ask.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Oh yeah, boost packs. Got those too. Don't even bother with that other place. Newell's Goods. We have everything you could possibly want.
James, you have to let it go.
Let it go? Why should I? Every time he pays NSEC, he enables them, Rosa. He's telling them it's okay to blackmail us. It's ridiculous!
It's the way things are, James. There's nothing we can do about it.
You're right. I just wish things would change in this city. If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
They're just kids having fun, James.
Don't kid yourself, Rosa. Aurora isn't fun. It's a poison, and it needs to be taken off the streets.
James, please. It's not just the Aurora. It's Administrator Bayou. As long as he's in charge, this city will just get worse and worse.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs. By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money, I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. Oh, okay, yeah. That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me. Thanks for stopping by our shop.
I don't want you to get upset. But Administrator Mayhew came by while you were out.
Oh, yeah? His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.
Our contributions? Those taxes we pay are a sham.
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Makes me sick.
Do I sound that awful? I didn't even realize. Terrible, just terrible. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain businesses with some type of safety assurance fee scheme. We've been spared that indignity so far, but it's absolutely disgraceful this kind of thing is happening. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him.
It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. I can't afford to fight back like my husband expects. I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly, he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all. Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do? Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong. Now, James, I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out.
Oh, yeah? His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our
Packaged food? Check. Neuroamps? Oh, yeah.
You should set up more posts in the area.
Why bother? If they want to tear themselves to shreds, let them. As long as all that stays out of the plaza, our job is done.
Word is the Borealis, you know? The DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important. The Syndicate's been pretty bold lately. Yeah, Owen told me not to worry about it.
Brightest of today for our future top. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make your ultimate discovery? Step through the door of Seaghart's Outfitters, and you'll enter a world unlike any other in the city.
Welcome to Sickhart's Outfitters. Hello there. Let me know if you need anything. Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood. Owen Dexler is head of Neon security. But he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning money from honest businesses. But it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt. The only way to survive is to give in to their demands. It's fine in theory, but this isn't New Atlantis. It's Neon. Corruption is an institution here. What can a single alliance do to stop what's built into the foundation? I don't want to seem like a defeatist, but frankly, it feels like a waste of time. Easy for him to say, he doesn't have my debts. If I don't pay Dexla, I might lose my inventory. And if I lose my inventory, I'll lose my store. You would vouch for them? I suppose if they are willing to pool their resources, or should I say our resources, we would have some leverage. It is not a great deal of leverage, mind you, but with all of us working together, it may be enough. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexla his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon security on an empty stomach.
Stop it. Hey there, intrepid explorer. 100%. Ready to make your ultimate
Thank
discovery?
you. I feel bad saying it, but at the same time, it's got to end.
On the ground in Aquila City has reported an increase in attacks by the Shaw Gang. The notorious bandit gang reportedly based out of the wild somewhere outside the city, and thus far eluded capture by the Three-Star Rangers. Members of the gang continue to infiltrate the city, harassing, robbing, and in one instance even murdering one of the residents. The Three-Star Rangers have so far refused to comment to SSNN on what steps, if any, are being taken to secure Aquila City. Should any United Colony citizens need to venture to the capital of Three-Star Collective space, remain extra vigilant.
And you'll enter a world unlike any other in the settled system. We have everything you need for all your daily adventures, from the mundane to the death-defying. See Garden Outfitters. If we don't have it, we can get it.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
In a press statement, Galbank acknowledged there was a data breach and reassured its customers that their accounts have not been compromised and their credits are safe.
I know, right?
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application.
Scram, I'm on duty.
To become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Hey there, friend. Need something? Newell's Goods has a full line of equipment and...
We're fully stocked and ready to sell. Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was... talk to him? I don't doubt it. Like trying to wipe the slime off a chasm bass.
Oh, let it go, hon. If Sieghart says he's in, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out.
Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk...
Hey there, friend. Need something? Doing goods has a roll line.
Keep it moving.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me. Not interested.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future.
Yeah.
So glad you stopped by today. You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business, and you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group. Many in Neon keep to their own, and I believe this is why we fail. James Newell and his Merchant Alliance friends are on the right track, but all they do is spend their time complaining, never solving. We must unify, band together, and help each other out. Then, when one of us falls, the others can reach down and help him rise from the dust. In the meantime, we will refer people to each other's shops, perhaps even promote sales together. It would benefit us all. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know. I hope I haven't upset you. Is anything wrong, my friend? Take as long as you need. I can wait. Take as long as you need. I can wait. Is anything wrong, my friend? I hope I haven't upset you. Please let me know when those flyers have been handed out.
Apply today at the nearest kiosk. Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
The Settled Systems News Network.
Catherine Luzion keeps demanding you look into her husband's murder.
Joining the Merchants Alliance was a great decision. I really feel like part of the community. Come on in, please, have a good look around. Business could always be better. I'll take that. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make your ultimate discovery? Step through the door of the nearest officers, and you'll enter a world unlike any other in the Settled Systems. We have everything you need for all your experiences.
Sprout Equity. Don't just fly through space.
sophistication, and space. The perfect Behold, the Emporium, Neon's premier seller of all things incredible and exclusive.
If I buy enough of our merchandise, she'll give me a promotion.
Here in Neon, you live in the
Everyone's
rarefied air
spacers,
above the
scumbags and scavengers.
They're like vultures.
Picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scavenging old labs and facilities.
You didn't hear
Whatever's
this
been
from me.
nailed down. But those ecliptic mercenaries, things have gotten pretty bad.
The
on
factions
inside
use them
lately.
sometimes.
Freestar Collective and UC both. That's why they give them a wide
Behold, the Emporium, Neon's premier seller of all things incredible and exclusive.
Maybe we should set up more posts in the
you
area.
receive the best coffee anywhere in the galaxy. Terra Brew. Enjoy a cup right now.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get? Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
Need a pick-me-up? At Terra Brew, we've got you covered. Morning, noon, or night. Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors, all brewed using
Maybe if I move to the Volume Hotel, that won't cut me off. Hey, if you hear about any entry-level job openings, let me know. I've been trying to find an office job, but all of them require like 5 years of experience. Let me know if you hear of any openings.
She hasn't aged
Got a problem?
day. Seriously, I need to know her skin.
Welcome to GalBank, the Settled Systems' premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? GalBank ATMs are...
An unknown vessel has been identified as an ancient colony ship that finally reached its destination after generations of travel and sunlight. After extensive negotiation, Paradise Group outfitted this vessel.
Just one quiet day. Is that too much to ask for?
Look at you. Beautiful, unique, original, bored. Ever look in the mirror and wish you could see another version of you? Now is the time to enhance your life. Here at Enhance, we offer a range of cosmetic and biological
and affordable, and with a crime rating of only 16%, your safety is almost guaranteed. So go out, have your fun, live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready. The Hotel Bolide. Sleep with us.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright...
It's a dangerous galaxy, but here at Reliant Medical, we've got you covered.
Paradise.
Our trained services. Hey there, nurse explorer. Ready to make your ultimate discovery? Step through the door of Seaghart's Outfitters, and you'll enter a world.
Let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems. Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Want to challenge your instincts and
I didn't believe. Not at first. But then I realized she wasn't a miner. She was a gold digger. How did I know? Because all she ever wanted was mine. Not something I'm interested in. Don't need it, don't want it. Take it somewhere else. Styx, how's this month looking?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I'm asking for the sales report.
Hey there, friend. Need something? Duels Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories for all...
Dietrich's been great at the meetings. Wish he'd stop bringing these dumplings. Rosa likes them. If you're looking for supplies, this is the place. Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. You might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me. Tell everyone you know about our store.
Now, Jim.
Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories for all systems you can get.
You might want to.
Play it. That's right.
You good?
You deal with Felix yet? I'm sure it was a great pleasure. Shit. Shit! No, I do not. But I will find out. You get results. Like me. Well, hopefully not too much like me, right? So, now, new business plan. Where I am the boss and you are my capable and well-rewarded underling, yeah? Yannick's blend is running low. Soon there will be angry customer, and that's bad for business. What we need is Aurora. And there's only one place to get that. Xenofresh Fisheries. Nasher worked there and had a secret contact, even secret from me, his good friend, who supplied the Aurora. He said he wanted to protect them, that it was safer if no one knew. No matter how I pressed him, he'd clam up. Very frustrating. I have a plan for that. So, it is time for you to become a productive member of society and get a job at Xenofresh. And here are some superb and very legitimate credentials. And your new name is... Riley Chernyshevsky. Nice to meet you, Riley. So you apply there to work in production. Oh, you know how to make amp, yes? Simple recipe. They expect applicants to know basic chemistry. Amp is steroid. Very strong, very powerful. Legal, for the moment. Nishar said one of the interview questions is about this. Use the research station over there and analyze these. I'm sure you'll figure it out from there. So you need to put on your best suit, Riley, and make a good impression. Nishar's contact should be looking for someone like you, so find them. Then we line up more Aurora and profits will flow. Soon the Aurora will flow again, and we will be swimming in credits. Whatever, just hand it over. I'll look at it on my own time. Yeah, I'll see you later.
Haven't seen a leech in a while. You think the city got them all?
Take it easy.
thirsty.
What are you looking at?
So pop on in to LeGrand's Liquors and satisfy your cravings.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Packaged food? Check. Aero lamps? Oh yeah. Boost packs? Got those too. Just don't even bother with that other place. Newell's Goods. We have everything you could possibly want.
Are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment or affliction, from cuts and scrapes to dislocated limbs.
Welcome, Off-Worlder, to the Hotel Volai. Your home away from home here on Neon.
It's time to
Our
make
beds are
yourself
comfortable
comfortable
and affordable.
only at Enhance.
We've been here an hour already. Maybe you should have figured out what you wanted before we came.
I just never thought I'd have the credits to be here. I don't want to screw it up. You all really don't know how much I've wanted to do this.
You look great already.
Oh, I think we
but
do.
everyone can use
Which
a face
is why
change
we've
once in a
all
while.
been pitching in the last few months to save up for your birthday. I'm only surprised you didn't have every detail already imagined.
I thought I did, but with Enhance's options, it's serious choice overload. Plus, it's me.
It's a perfect
you know?
day for a
It's
different
one thing
you.
to screw up options on a ship or computer. On myself.
Hey, whatever you choose is going to be fine. And we're all going to love it because you're still you.
Thanks. You all are the best.
Hi there. Welcome to Enhance. Welcome to Enhance. If you're tired of seeing that same old face in the mirror every morning and you're looking for something different, we can help. Our state-of-the-art machinery uses a patented proprietary technology that can reshape your facial features or give you a new head of hair. For a small, one-time fee, you can enhance yourself and bring a big, warm smile to your brand new face. I'll take a look, but I won't make any promises, okay? Please let me know if there's anything else I can do to enhance your day.
Look at you. Beautiful.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Corns? Yeah, I got corns.
Ever look in the mirror and wish you could see another version of you? Now is the time to enhance your life. Here at Enhance, we offer a full range of cosmetic and biological services.
Things have gotten pretty bad on that side lately.
That's nothing new. Place is a dump.
Maybe we should set up more posts somewhere.
Why bother?
Sophistication.
Now that headlock's no longer a problem, things are much calmer around here. Thank you. Yes? Can I help you? Oh? Well, maybe I'll give it some thought. Maybe. Come back soon. You never know what we'll have for a sale.
name out of folklore. On Aquila, it's the name of a very real and deadly threat. Guard Captain Davis Wilson and his deputy managed to kill an Ashta unlike any that has ever been recorded. This massive Ashta, dubbed an Ashta Prime, is a threat in order of magnitude greater than a common Ashta. The stoic residents of Aquila City, though shocked, have taken the news in stride. Our walls have stood for centuries, said one resident interviewed. Unless the Ashta learn to pick locks, I'm not losing sleep over this.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
Reached its destination after generations of traveling sublight.
Most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Told me not to worry about it.
I feel a great weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. Ah! Thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon. Thank you again for helping me out with the flyers.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest campus.
New Atlantis Security has reported yet another
The question?
case. The package will be produced in the city of Neon and widely available there.
Sophistication and space. Behold, the Emporium, Neon's premier seller of all things incredible and exclusive. You fought hard to get to where you are. Here, enhanced training. You live in the rarefied air anywhere in the galaxy.
Show no mercy, leave no quarter. If you've come to talk about bounty hunting, I can answer questions. If you want to pick up a bounty job, go to the local mission board. Be warned, though, if you think this work is for making a quick credit, you may not be cut out for it. It takes skill, precision, and a willingness to risk your life. Jobs are posted on mission boards across the settled systems for freelancers to find contract work. Complete the contract, earn some creds. The Trackers Alliance uses them for some of the simpler jobs, or when there's too much work, but not enough trackers. They're posted in most local bars, especially those near spaceports.
The secret techniques of ancient Earth. Each of our baristas undergoes enhanced training. You're really going to walk on by and miss out on a chance to experience Euphorica? We have everything you want out of Neon and more. Come in right now, and you may even have a chance to experience our exclusive members lounge.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a licensing fee to fish near Neon? Not sure how much longer I can survive doing this lousy job.
rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gangs.
It's those independent mining companies throwing things off.
Down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
Yes. Hello? Hello. I'm sorry if I sound rude, but would you mind coming back later? We're actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters. I'm afraid so, but I don't really want to talk about it right now. Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it. Yes, I suppose keeping it bottled up inside isn't the best idea, now is it? The thing is, well, I lost my husband Thomas last week. He supposedly had a heart attack and fell from the upper platform. Of course, that's the official word from Neon Security. I'm not so sure they're telling me the truth. He was almost 70, but according to Dr. Manning over at Reliant, he was in good health. Heart attack, my eye. There's no way that's what happened. You're damn right I do. How that security officer could stand there and tell me Thomas died of a heart attack. Well, it's a damn lie is what it is. I'm sorry, this is my problem. You're just here to shop, and here I am filling your head with my conspiracy theories. Please forgive me. Oh my. You're the first person in this awful, awful city that's reached out to help me. Thank you. The security officer's report said they never recovered my poor Thomas's body, which means they're only assuming he had a heart attack. But instead of leaving the case open until further evidence has been discovered, they've closed the book. I want to know why. The truth is all I've ever wanted. I suppose the proper place to start would be with Neon Security's witness, Tevin Anastas, that pompous ass over at the Emporium in Neon. Just please be very careful. I don't want to end up with 2 murders on my conscience. Tevin owns the Emporium over in Bayou Plaza. He's a horribly overbearing, pretentious man who wouldn't dare set foot in the underbelly. The strange thing is, we've never had to deal with him in person. Why he'd be involved in Thomas's death is absolutely beyond me. Huh? Oh, goodbye.
Everything good? Nothing to report?
Nope, nothing. Pretty slow day so far.
Hopefully we'll see some action soon.
Something would perhaps be like... just imagine.
Just one quiet day. That too much to ask for? You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me. As blasted into space dust.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gangs.
Not sure how much longer I can survive doing this lousy job.
You fought hard to get to where you are. Here in Neon, you live...
Let's, stay away from Ebside. The locals there don't exactly appreciate the tourists.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't pay right now, but I'll spot you next time, okay?
Do I look like an idiot? Tell me, do I have a sign that says idiot taped to my back?
No.
I know what you've been wasting your money on. Damn junkies. You pay the posted price, or you don't get anything at all. I'm running a business here. I don't give handouts.
Okay. Jeez, sorry.
Would you care to pick up an exquisite gift while you're here? It's always good to see you. I'm not telling you a thing. I've already reported what I saw to security. Stop wasting my time and leave. Your presence is bad for business. There's nothing to tell you. Get it through your skull. I suppose I understand. Listen, I don't want anything bad to happen. Oh my God, enough! I'll tell you what I know, if it'll get you to leave. I saw it happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to security. For my efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and threatened with death if I didn't keep silent. It was hard to hear over the commotion, But I'm sure I heard Thomas call his attacker Russell and Rusty a few times. From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits, and Thomas refused to give him any. After that, well, Thomas went for a swim. God, no. I've seen him around here and there, but if he ever were to come into my shop, I tell him to leave immediately.
In fact, I would never even talk to someone like him. I have no business dealing with petty criminals or Aurora addicts.
Where else would someone like him be, hmm? He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place. In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned. I very much dislike sharing Thomas's briny fate.
And with that, I must insist you leave me in peace. That is, of course, unless you'd like to make a hefty purchase.
What's up?
You're at Stroud, Eklund. You know the power of harmony.
Seahart Outfitters, or you'll enter a world unlike any other in the settled system.
Ashton. In the UC, it is a name, not a
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A and B, B and E, or heaven forbid an MS. Well, at least that's VOB,
Ebside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell.
The Astral Lounge got you down. You're in the right place, baby.
Hey, buddy. Why don't you throw a few credits my way, huh? Help a guy out, yeah? End up in the ocean? What the hell are you... Wait. No. He told me that everything was taken care of. No one would know. Listen, you gotta hear me out. I never meant to do anything. It was an accident. A friend, an old buddy in security. But that's all you're getting from me. I'd rather take my chances with you than with him. Why else? I needed some creds for Aurora, and everyone knows he and his wife run that shitty little shop. All they do is rip people off. He was bound to have creds. I got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him for some creds, but the bastard wouldn't give me anything. Things got out of hand. He ended up falling off the upper platform. It was an accident, I swear. Then I called my buddy in security and told him what happened. He took care of everything after that. Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a rat. Listen, I messed up, I know that. But nothing can change what's already done. Just let me go and I'll disappear forever. No one will ever see me again. No one even needs to know I'm alive. Just, come on, just let me go. Oh my God. You don't need to worry. No one will ever see me again. I swear it.
I really think I should give it a shot.
You might want to listen. Nice. The Astral Lounge got you down. You're in the right place, baby. Everyone knows.
Not interested.
It's nice to see a friendly face. I need to know the truth. Please, tell me everything you know. I want to hear it all.
Things have gotten pretty bad in Epside lately.
That's nothing new. The place is a dump.
I knew it. I just knew that I was being fed lies. Nothing added up right from the start. Neon security. How can they sleep at night and act like my husband's life wasn't worth anything? My husband's killer. Did you find him? What happened to him? Rusty. I believe he was one of the Generdyne workers that would come around and cause trouble. Steal things, vandalize, or the like. They were a rowdy bunch. My husband usually handled the troublemakers and became well acquainted with Rusty and his so-called friends. Vandalism and shoplifting is one thing, but murder? I just never thought things could go this far. So, what did you do with Rusty? Well, I guess I don't much care for what you did with him, as long as he paid for what he did. And about security, did you find out which officer is behind the cover-up? It's for the best, I suppose. Going after security is suicide for us both. Knowing the truth is vindication enough. In a weird way, I'm relieved? No, that's not the right word. I guess I'm just glad that I know the truth, even if it won't bring my husband back to me. I never would have figured out the truth without you. I have credits for you here. Of course, I want to thank you for everything. You're the only person to show me kindness in this city. You've helped me out more than you can know. Now that I know the truth, I think I can start focusing on healing. Or trying to, at least. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Fresh charges us a licensing fee to fish near Neon.
My partner and I have talked about transferring to the same division. It'll...
Like a bad idea to me.
Both Arboron and Tayo are owned by Region, so yeah, you're supporting them anyway. Don't get me wrong, it's not a sin or anything to buy their products. Just making sure you're aware.
It's not that I don't like helping them. It's the optics of it. I've got friends who fought in the colony war after all.
The Trackers Alliance always finds their
We've got you covered. Morning, noon, or night. Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors.
Ever run into spacers?
Throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time. Galbank, where your credit works. SSNN correspondent Nora Vasquez, on the ground in Aquila City, has reported an increase in attacks by the Shaw Gang. The notorious bandit gang reportedly based on
itself out. I'd rather not get mixed up with the syndicate of gang stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
I wonder how many poor souls who couldn't make it in New Atlantis ended up working at the fisheries in Neon.
stoned right now. So, let's take it slow, okay? Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs. Yeah? Okay, cool. Cool. Most people that come up to me just want an autograph or a picture. And after I've been modding all night, it gets really annoying. Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Come on, stay with me here. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'm just pretty bummed out right now. My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy. Feeling the music? Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. The thing is, I perform here at the lounge every single night, which means I can't repeat the same set over and over. I have to keep it real. Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay? Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut. Hope you enjoy the show.
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course. Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian. Hope to see you again.
This Aurora stuff is blowing my mind!
How'd you like to hitch your wagon to a celebrity star? Hmm? That's right. The Mickey Caviar is in the market for a job, and you look like someone who could use a great ship's cook. What do you say? Oh, you're breaking my heart. Ah, people these days. I'm a food critic. I had a widely renowned column in the New Atlantean called Mickey Caviar's Taste of Space. Ring a bell? No? Well, there's no accounting for taste. I'm retiring the column anyway. Bummer. Who knew cooking was such an unmarketable skill? Maybe I could help out somewhere else. I got plenty of other skills, and I'm not afraid to use them. Well, I'm hard to kill, I'll tell you that much. I'm all right in the wilderness, too. Due to some unfortunate circumstances, I've had to get good at roughing it. I throw an all right punch, too. You gotta know how to do that to make it long in journalism. Look at you, making my day. There's just one more thing I'd like to discuss, my salary. The New Atlantean paid their top talent well. I'm used to a certain lifestyle. I'm not usually one to bargain. Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. But you seem like a good kid. And I'm getting sick of the food here. I'll work for your lower rate. You'll be back. See you soon, kid.
You good?
Hi! Having fun?
This place is insane!
I just need a minute. I think that last drink was stronger than I thought.
Hey there.
Yeah? That's nothing new. The place is a dump.
Nothing says December quite like holiday chunks.
Why
Become
bother?
January
If they
1st,
want to tear
gourmet
themselves to
lovers have
shreds,
to wait a long
let them.
11 months
As
until
long
their
as
next
all that
fix.
stays out of the plaza,
Petition
our
has
job is
reached
done.
100,000 signatures asking, begging Chunks to offer it year-round. The Chunks spokeswoman said, holiday Chunks require special ingredients we can only get during that magical time of year.
Welcome to Galbank, the Settled Systems' premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? Galbank
The House of Enlightenment is organizing an annual charity auction for the widows and orphans of Crimson Fleet and Spacer violence. Last year, a private concert by classical violinist Alyssa DeMille sold for a staggering 70,000 credits. Mr. Singh said in an interview, although we can't expect a repeat of what happened with DeMille, we do ask that everyone open their hearts and their wallets for this worthy cause.
Welcome to Galbank, the settled system's premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
I'm not gonna say this
Galbank
twice.
ATMs are spread
Get the hell away from me.
so you can do your banking your own way now on your own time. Just at Galbank, where your credits work for you.
Need a pick-me-up? At Terra Brew, we've got you covered. Morning, noon, or night. Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors, all brewed using the secret techniques of ancient Earth. Each of our baristas undergoes enhanced training to ensure you receive the best coffee anywhere.
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty.
We should stick to the main plaza, unless you like getting soaked by the rain.
Excuse me, I don't suppose you're looking for a robotics expert, are you? I have a vested interest in getting out of Neon.
Care for another?
You're a real lifesaver, boss. Thanks. There's just one thing to discuss before I sign on. I'm conducting some independent research in the space lanes. I won't let it interfere with my duties, but I refuse to give it up while I'm working on your crew. Is that gonna be a problem?
Understandable.
Good to know I'll be traveling with a fellow intellectual. Scientific curiosity looks good on you, hon. Oh, and don't bother draining your pockets for my salary. I don't really need the money, just the job. That depends. What can you offer? In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for. Okay, you've made your point. I hear you. I'm not taking this job for money. I'll work for a dozen rusty credits as long as I'm able to continue my research. Ow, indecisive much? Whatever. If you change your mind, I'll be right here.
You good?
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace. On the contrary, our members' lounge has been specifically tailored for that very task. It's a completely secure and monitored environment where you can enjoy your Aurora without the fear of being disturbed, a rare commodity in Neon. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera. No problem. Let me know if you change your mind. If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask. I see. I'd be willing to divulge this information for the right price. When clients come to my bar, they expect a certain amount of discretion. Eroding their trust is not something I'm willing to do for free. Because when you work the bar, your clients tend to be more honest than they'd like to be. And besides, information isn't a drink that you can sample. Thank you for your business. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me. Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
Nothing beats getting zoned in the members' lounge.
Yeah. I know this place stinks, but it's a living.
My day just got a whole lot brighter. Want to see what I'm carrying? Maybe if you're lucky, we'll talk again later.
Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Area's gone to hell.
Nice. Need
ton of distractions in Neon, so I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double the going rate.
What? You think this stuff falls from the sky?
Look, I've bought Aurora on the street before, and I've never paid this much.
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astra Lounge. Now, this is the last time I'm gonna ask. Then I'm walking away. Do you want this stuff or not?
Fine, fine. I'll transfer the credits and you can leave it in the usual place.
Hey, I'm busy. You want the good stuff? Try somewhere else.
Hey, get away from me.
Aurora, it's a mood. You feel me?
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it? Yeah, back in the day, you would never. Ugh. Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is. So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers. Then beat it.
Love the vibe in this city. Diosdado's my dad's name, and his dad before him. I used to go by Trey, but when the old man passed, I decided to do him a solid and wear the name without the Nick. Even back on Sol, my ancestors were island people. And Volii Alpha being an ocean world, I feel their spirits with me. Peace!
No customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have two simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon? Oh, well, thank you very much for the compliment. I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Europe, on Earth. Specifically the region known as France. A long and proud history, no? Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Ebside. I like you already.
I can personally vouch for my colleague here and make sure that he behaves.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick? It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation. You want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place. Then I must attend to my other customers, mon ange. Perhaps we'll speak again. À tout à l'heure.
Got a second to chat? I'm in the market for a job that'll get me out of Neon. If you need some muscle on your crew, I might be your girl. Man, am I glad to hear that. Thank you so much. So, before we finalize anything, I should probably tell you that I'm a member of the Disciples. If that changes your mind, I get it. Not everybody likes associating with gangs. No, of course not. I wouldn't involve you in any kind of trouble. The gang's leaders know I'm planning to take a contract job off-world. Thanks. That's a big relief. You wouldn't be the first person to turn me down when they found out. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to discuss my salary. Loyal service doesn't come free. Not when I have debts to pay off. I'll accept your standard going rate, not a credit less. Okay, as long as you aren't trying to screw me. Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. Okay, fine, I'll take it. Something's better than nothing. I'm really sorry to hear that. Just think it over for a bit. If you change your mind, I'd be happy to renegotiate.
What a city, am I right?
Have you been to the Astral Lounge? Borealis freaking rocks.
This place is like my second home.
Mate, I love her music so much. I'm talking about Borealis, mate. I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats, and I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone. You got the goods, and I'll think about it. I need a hit. Bad. Normally, I'd never leave the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly. Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it. I didn't steal anything. Borealis always says her music belongs to her fans. So I just took what was mine. Nah. I'll just cite the oldest law in the book. Finders, keepers. I'm not giving up this slate. Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her? Nah. Borealis's music is made from the heart. It's not something you write down. Really? I didn't think she even knew who I was. That would explain why she just left it there. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Hello.
They don't have places like this in Aquila, that's for sure.
I wasn't doing anything.
Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Well, Ares.
Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment or affliction.
Your safety is almost guaranteed. So go out, have your fun, live your best life. Be here when you
How you liking that
For
laser
just
gun?
a few credits, our certified technicians will quickly and painlessly alter your physical makeup. It's time to see yourself through new eyes. Only in hand.
You don't want to pick a fight with me.
Rank Galbank in the top 3.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, I just might have a good day.
shouldn't be surprised. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time. Yeah, it's not all bad. Love can be toxic, or it can be beautiful. Sometimes people just confuse the two. But sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me. Sound safe.
In other news, on the lifeless planet of Vectera, a mining operation run by Argos extractors was attacked by the Crimson Fleet.
Welcome to Galbank, the Settled System's premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the Settled Systems.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. Let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Oh, find out. They think it is. That makes them dangerous.
Enjoy a cup, right now.
We are the Emporium, and Jaredstrode have arrived on the power of harmony. Each of our unique starship models is expertly crafted by the Settled Systems best engineers and designers.
Ready to make your ultimate discovery? Step through the door of Seaguard Outfitters, and you'll enter a world unlike any other.
Everything you've heard is true. The Grand is the only place on the yacht or in all of the Settled Systems where you can get.
Haven't seen the Leech in a while. I think the city got them all.
picked up something you might be interested in. Pressure holding. Takeoff looks good. Hell of a view from here.
Hello, Captain. It's always good to see a friend. I'm happy to pitch in. I wish you the best.
I'm here for you, my love. I certainly do. It's all yours. No, we done talking already.
It's a beautiful day to be alive.
Need my help? Look who it is.
Sure, Captain.
I'm all right with that. Everyone loves a war story, don't they? Fine, but I'm not going too deep. A lot of things happened back then that I'm not proud of. It's hard for me to think of anything that happened during the war as a victory. I'm not proud of all the harm my xeno-warfare unit did. Our battles got me plenty of commendations, but I don't think they were worth it. I ruined a lot more lives than I saved. My pleasure, Captain. It was good to reminisce. I haven't talked about my service in a long time. The way things ended with the UC after the war, well, it wasn't something I could talk about with a lot of people. Stay safe.
And prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Painful memories or not, it's good to be home. I wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away. you, have a med pack? Oh, I think I might have pulled something.